We now welcome the Executive Director of the Victoria Ballet Theatre, Miss Brenda Talley. Welcome, Brenda.
Hey, thanks for having me.
It's always great to see you, and it's always great to catch up on what exciting things y'all are up to. You're doing something a little fun and Parisian this spring.
We are. We're really excited. We went with a Viva La France theme this year for our spring gala, our spring show, and we're featuring two ballets. One is a children's ballet based on the Madeline books character, the Madeline, and so we'll have that. And the second is a really fun ballet called Gaieté Parisienne, and it involves can-can dancers and all kinds of characters and a fight scene, so it's more of a fun comedy ballet.
And with the children's performance, there's a tea party component.
There is. So on Saturday morning before the matinee performance, there's a separate tea party that people can attend, and they can attend whether they're coming to the matinee or not. And so that is a separate ticketed event that goes along with the whole Viva La France theme.
And what's the age range? Because I mean, tea.
Yeah, it's tea and cookies, and there will be characters there to read from the books. So anyone that will enjoy that. We've had adults come.
Okay.
So yeah, open to meet characters and kind of enjoy some sit-down time before the show.
A really fun, immersive, themed event for that morning. All just to get ready for the evening shows.
Yes.
And it's going to be at the Welder Center?
At the Welder Center. We have a Saturday matinee and Saturday evening performance, and then a Sunday matinee.
Wow, and how did this all come together? When did the brainstorming and the inspiration for this show
We started a whole year ahead when we talk about planning our season. Yeah. And we knew we wanted to bring this Gaieté Parisienne ballet back. Susan Trevino, who has worked with the company since we started in '85 or '84, it's a ballet of hers that's really popular and always does really well. We've only done it one time before, so we knew we wanted to bring it back. And so to go along with that, we needed a second ballet, and that's when we decided we'd do something with our junior company, a children's ballet, and we went with the Madeline theme.
Very nice. I was such a big fan of the Madeline cartoon series growing up. It's so much fun. With, is it Pepito?
We have a Pepito. We have our 12 little girls with 12 little beds, which will be fun to get on and off stage. And I choreographed the ballet, so I gave myself the task of using all French music. And we have French art in there. We partnered with the art program at St. Joseph High School.
Oh, wow.
And they created paintings for our museum scene. And so, yeah, it was a really great collaborative effort.
What's the name of the, is it Miss
Clavel?
Miss Clavel.
Yes, we have a great Miss Clavel.
Yes.
Yes, and there's even some singing in the show.
Oh, some singing.
Yeah, so it's a little bit different. It's a more immersive type of performance, and so lots of dancing and lots of set changes and lots of fun activity.
What are the styles of dance?
I would still consider it a ballet.
Okay.
So they do use a lot of ballet vocabulary, but it's a lot of drama, a lot of acting as well, because it's a story that they need to tell. And it features our junior company, so it's a lot of fun antics. They're quite a lot of personality. And then we have our senior company hemming it up in Gaieté as can-can dancers and all kinds of characters. Yeah. So you'll get to see the personality and the acting ability of the company a lot.
Did y'all watch some of the old episodes for inspiration?
Of Madeline?
Yeah.
No, I took a lot of inspiration straight from the books.
Oh, straight from the book.
But I did,
That's right.
Yes, and it's inspired by the character. It's not exactly direct story.
Direct, yeah.
But yeah, definitely the look of it and the aesthetics we definitely use.
It's going to be such a beautiful time, and we're going to hear more from actually the performers, some of the performers in a little bit, and take part in a little preview performance.
Correct.
Well, thank you so much, Brenda.
Thanks for having me.
All right, well, coming up, we hear from two of the dancers, part of this Parisian show that's headed our way. We'll be right back after this break. We now welcome two performers, part of the upcoming Viva La France performance by the Victoria Ballet Theatre. We're welcoming Carson and Charlotte. Welcome.
Glad to be here. Thanks for having us.
It's great to see y'all. So talk to us about the preparation for this show. What's it been like, and what are y'all looking forward to the most?
Well, the preparation for this show, we've had rehearsals on Saturdays and sometimes Fridays and one Sunday, and they're pretty long. We have warm-up and then we have rehearsals.
Wow, so it's been a lot of work.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. And talk to me about your costumes. How do you feel in them?
Very snatched.
Yes.
Very nice. Yeah, corsets, a lot of pressure,
ma'am.
right? Are you enjoying the wigs?
Yes, ma'am. We just got new ones today.
They're a little itchy, but
They're really fabulous.
Thank
And
you.
do you have a lot of costume changes throughout the show?
No, ma'am. These are our only costumes that we're in.
Okay, okay.
But throughout the show, we gradually get gloves. All the dancers do.
yes, we all go
wow.
buy gloves from the glove seller, and we all have them on by Can.
Oh, wow. So because there's a whole story, right?
Yes.
ma'am.
And do you do ballet predominantly, not the can-can? Or will you do the can-can?
We do ballet mainly, ballet and point, and then some dancers at our studio take tap, jazz, and modern.
Oh, nice. So we may see some of that incorporated in the show.
Yes, ma'am.
And I don't know, I just want to ask y'all about your dancing careers too. How long have you been part of the Ballet Theatre?
I think about 7 years
Okay.
in the company. I think.
Yes.
And y'all are part of the Nutcracker each year?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, wow. So what are y'all, I guess, excited about the most when it comes to this performance? What aspect of the show?
Well, I guess just this is a really like fun and show that we get to perform in, so we really get to express our true selves and we get to show the audience what we're made of.
Yeah?
And it's nothing like we've ever done before. We're used to ballet, strictly technique, but this ballet we get to kind of like let loose a little and have more fun.
And will y'all take part in the event for the tea party event earlier in the day, or do you get to rest?
I think we'll get to rest. during
You'll
the
get to rest until the evening show.
Yes.
Well, let's go ahead and remind people about the time and date, right, of this Viva La France show. It's going to be at the Welder Center, and it starts about, is it 7 p.m.? 7 p.m. 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. That's on Saturday, March 8th. And then there's also performance on March the 9th. I believe that's right.
Yes.
And it's at the Welder Center. Tickets are $25 to $30. For tickets, you just call 361-570-8587. It's going to be a beautiful spring show. I'm so excited for y'all. I hope that y'all, they say in the theater, right, break a leg. Does that count?
Yes. Yes.
But don't actually, because that would be painful. And I just want to thank y'all so much for coming on the show and talking about dance. I'm excited to get this little preview performance.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, well, coming up, don't go anywhere. We take a look at our viewer poll, and we also take in a preview performance of Viva La France. We'll be right back. And now it's time for our viewer poll review. Earlier we asked y'all, what area of our community would you like to see improve the most? 75% of you said roads and infrastructure, 11% of you say healthcare services, and the rest of you say education, public safety, and environmental sustainability. We also asked you, how have recent egg price increases impacted your grocery shopping habits? 59% of you say there's no change, 35% of you say you've reduced your purchases, and the rest of you say you've gone with cheaper brands or you're buying alternatives. Thank you for taking part in our viewer polls. Come to crossroadstoday.com/vote to keep taking part. And now we get a preview performance from the Victoria Ballet Theatre from their Viva La France show that's coming up. And that does it for this week's show. Wow, we have some talented people here in the Crossroads. We'll be back next week.